All right, guys, good morning. This is Friday here in Rome, and we are heading to the Vatican, Sistine Chapel, and St. Peter's. It's going to be a fun tour today, guys. So, hey, guys, it's a beautiful day today. It's a little bit of windy, but it's still warm. It's nice in here. So, we're going to go walking down there. It's about 15 minutes walk. It's not that far from our place. And I'll show you guys what we're doing. Bye. Okay, guys, we are in Vatican. Just barely made it to our tour, guys. Barely made it.
L'ho capito, papà, sto
In the middle of it, you see there are two keys, a hat and a shield.
Yes.
Okay. That shield, which shows an eagle above three balls, is the symbol of the Pope called Pius XI. Hence, that door leads back to basically 90 years ago. Meanwhile, straight in front of us, the hat and the shield that has divine full part on the bottom right. That is the shield of Pope John Paul II, Polish Pope.
So you have to go through security to get in here.
Talking to you about that fortress structure built in the 1480s, 1490s. There it is. You see it? So we're here walking up through that, and there's the tower. This tower here is that tower there. You see it? So we're here. If you look straight, there's the dome, and you can see the dome in the distance back there.
That's the dome of St. Peter's Church, guys, the one you're seeing right now. And it was designed by Michelangelo.
The next room with the ceiling. This dates back to the 1550s, so it's 470 years old. This area and that one there. Okay? Now, as we stand here, turn around and look at the hall we were walking. We can get an idea of the size of everything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have you all heard of Hannibal trying to make more elephants? Not Hannibal Lecter, that's another guy. Anyways, you heard of Hannibal, right?
Yeah.
Who has heard of him? Just you've heard. Okay. For those who are not familiar, there's this guy by the name of Hannibal, who in the 3rd century BC was working for Carthage, promoting Hannibal, and he comes up with the fantastic idea of invading Rome on elephants, because the Romans had elephants down in the sea. There's a logic to that works. Now, there was one Roman general that was able to defeat Hannibal indirectly by conquering Carthage. So I'm Hannibal, working in Carthage. I'm trying to beat Roman elephants, but I'm defeated by this guy called something who conquers Carthage. Okay, he does checkmate on my city. These two winged rams, 3 stars in the head, blowing a little flower. And you're seeing Munificenza P6. The magnificency of Pius VI. Okay. So I think I just convinced you all this is done under Pius VI, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So, in other words, in the 1480s, 1490s, that's the one who built this watchtower structure, the castle-like structure here. And you see above on the left, there are 2 pieces of hat and a shield with the red cross and a checkered blue lines on the red area. You see that? Yeah. That's a symbol of innocence age. In the 1480s, 1490s. Then, 300 years later, a pope by the name of Pius VI, you see him right there, he renovated these rooms, okay? So, these rooms are done in the 1700s. If you look right there, you have the 3 stars in head blowing the lily flower. As you look over here, 3 stars in head blowing the lily flower right there. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And that's so. These were the areas that were done by this pope, Pius VI. So, the structure was done under Sistine Chapel, 1480s. Meanwhile, Pius VI renovates this area in the center. Okay. Is this area cool? You like it?
Yes.
3 of them show masks, and these are the masks that actually will on the rack. These 4 masks are framed into this mosaic frame that was done under Pius VI. In fact, that's why you have the 3 stars and the head blowing a lily flower. And that's what you see in the 4 corners above. Makes sense? As I said, go back in time to the year 120, 130 AD. Hadrian was looking at this, touching this as you are looking at this today. So, what you feel now, Hadrian felt that. So, like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I was saying this is the Encyclopedia. What's the original statue of the Encyclopedia that was discovered in that was done by an artist? That was done by an artist called Praskitile around 350 BC. This statue was then bought by the Encyclopedia, which was an island off of Turkey that had a temple of Venus there. The statue was then destroyed in the fire in the year 470, 75 AD. But it became so famous that many copies of it was made. So after 800 years after it was done, many copies of it was made. This is the Venus of the colon time. What does it show? It shows Venus, the goddess of getting naked, about to take a shower, but look at the lady looking at her, so she put herself up. This is considered the first human statue that's in a rock with that is. But why did it become famous in antiquity? Well, the reason that I understand it is because This statue encompasses the Greek concept of feminine aesthetic beauty. In other words, the woman, the girl who had these proportions of her body. We're not talking about race or about color. We're talking about the woman who had these proportions, the head to the body, to the chest, the legs, the feet, to the arms, to the hands, was kissed by the gods. Okay? In fact, look at her, look at the proportions of the other statues, they're all the same. Okay? That's basically what we're comparing, and this is kind of where we're comparing. Ladies and gentlemen, in this spot stood none other than Goethe, the German poet, scientist, 200 plus years ago, admiring this piece. Okay? Are you all familiar with Goethe? Ever heard of him? No. Okay, I'll explain to you in a few moments, but Goethe stood here admiring this piece. I'm going to
Up on the left, please. Thank you. Up on left. Is that during
what it looks like.
Senti, scusa, se puoi andare da un lato. Puoi andare da un lato.
Sorry.
No. This hall was done under the Pope. On the third line is written A anno 1883. So this hall is 140 years old. Meanwhile, the statues in it are 2,000 years old. Make sense? Now, the next hall we're going to go through is called the Gallery of Tapestries. Why is it called the Gallery of Tapestries? Because they have tapestries inside. Exactly. So, hence the name. There are two sets of tapestries here in the next gallery, ladies and gentlemen. The tapestries on your right and the tapestries on your left. The tapestries on your right, vai. Sì, no, infatti per quello. Sì, vai. The tapestry on your right shows the life of a cardinal called Matteo Bacchini. And these on the right, they date back to the 1660s, so they're 306 years old. And they show highlights of Matteo Bacchini's life. Meanwhile, the tapestries on the left, they show the life of Jesus Christ. They go from the peaks all the way to that. So, on the left is the life of Jesus Christ. On the right is the life of Matteo Bacchini. The one on the right, okay, this cardinal ends up becoming Pope, by the way, in 2030. And his name is Urban VIII. Okay, keep this in mind. Okay, in the family coat of arms of the Barberini family, from which this Pope came from, there are 3 honeybees. That's why in the 4th queen, you have honeybees being shown. See? So 4 honeybees on the right. Meanwhile, on the left, that's like Jesus Christ. It was from the nativity scene to the Ascension of Christ, non Tangere, then the killing of first newborn babies, the resurrection, the Last Supper. The order of the tapestries on your left do not reflect the real order that is portrayed in the Gospels, but this is the space that they have. They assembled the space how they have it. Now, okay, this room, the ceiling was painted by Pius VI. Remember I talked to you always about Pius VI? Look above your heads. They took these that had in the shield that had 3 stars, and you had dwelling the Holy Power. That is. And these are the next tapestry. Okay, the tapestries on your left, not so weird, but they all gold and silver thread. You see the figure right below here? It's a sad piece of a child. You see how that area reflects back? That's gold thread. So that's one big thread. Okay, as we pass in front of this tapestry, the eyes open to eyes of Christ. And as we pass in front of them, this is at the end of the day, they were exhausted. So they have this map here. Linked to you is Sistine Chapel, and I will tell you these are logistics, and then I'll let you guys
St. Peter's Square. It's not square, it's round.
Here, you can see, you don't see the form of the keyhole because it's all formed. But keep in mind, this, it has the form of a keyhole. You're standing on a big, huge keyhole.